your host, Sarah Williamson, and welcome to this episode of Drink Less, Live Better. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Drink Less, Live Better and head to the website drinklesslivebetter.com where you can sign up for the 5-day Drink Less experiment, download my free habit tracker and join my email club for regular inspiration, ideas and resources to help you live better. Now, let's talk today about something that can make an enormous difference to how we experience life. Our window of tolerance. You might have heard the phrase before. It's a term coined by psychiatrist Dr. Dan Siegel and describes the optimal zone of arousal where we're able to function and feel our very best. When we're within our window of tolerance, our nervous system is calm enough that we can think clearly, feel grounded, and make considered decisions, but alert enough that we can respond effectively and efficiently to whatever is happening around us. In short, inside the window is where life feels manageable. When we're in this space, we can feel a full range of emotions: frustration, joy, sadness, excitement, without becoming overwhelmed by them. We can feel things without being swept away. We can respond rather than react. We can connect with others, learn new things, and make changes that stick. But of course, we don't always stay in our window of tolerance. When life throws challenges our way, stress, grief, conflict, uncertainty, our nervous system can shift outside that comfortable middle zone. We can either go up into what's called hyperarousal or down into hypoarousal. Let's begin with the up. In hyperarousal, the body's fight or flight system takes over. You might notice your heart racing, your breath becoming shallow, your muscles tightening. Emotionally, you might feel anxious, irritable, angry, panicky, or out of control. It's as if everything is happening too fast. This is the "I can't slow down" side of the window, where stress hormones flood the system and rational thought becomes difficult. You might find yourself snapping at a loved one, overreacting to small things, or feeling like you can't calm down or rest, no matter what you try. Then there's the down side, hypoarousal. This is when our system goes into shutdown or freeze mode. Maybe you've had moments where you feel numb, disconnected, spaced out, or completely exhausted. You might feel like you're watching life happen from a distance. This is the body's way of protecting us from overwhelm by checking out. Neither of these states are bad. They're natural, protective responses. But when we spend too much time outside our window of tolerance, we start to feel dysregulated and life can become harder to navigate. We might turn to coping strategies that numb or distract us, like drinking, for example, overworking, scrolling endlessly, or withdrawing from people. So why does this matter then? Because when we understand our window of tolerance, we start to notice what's happening before we spiral. We can begin to tune into our body's cues, those little whispers that tell us we're edging towards the side of the window, and we can take gentle steps to bring ourselves back. Now, are you ready for some good news? Our window of tolerance isn't fixed. It can be expanded. Just like a muscle, we can strengthen our capacity to stay grounded and present, even in the face of stress. The more we return to a calm, regulated state after being activated, the more resilient we become. We train our nervous system to trust that it's safe to come back to balance. Okay then, Sarah, how do we do that? Well, like so many things, it begins with awareness. Begin to notice your own signs of leaving your window. Do you clench your jaw? Do you hunch your shoulders when you're anxious? Do you feel foggy or flat when you've had too much stress? Noticing this is the first step. Then practice some gentle techniques. Breathing deeply into your belly, feeling your feet on the floor, or gently stretching can all help signal to your body that you're safe. Try naming what you can see, hear, and feel. This brings your attention back to the present moment. Another key practice is self-compassion. When you find yourself dysregulated, snappy, tearful, or withdrawn, instead of judging yourself, try acknowledging, I'm outside my window of tolerance right now. That small shift in language brings understanding rather than shame and judgment, and in itself, that will help you to regulate. Connection is another powerful tool. Our nervous systems are wired to co-regulate with others. A kind voice, a safe presence, a hug, even a calm pet can help bring us back into balance. If you've ever felt instantly calmer after talking to someone kind, that's your nervous system remembering what safety feels like. And finally, lifestyle habits play a huge role. Regular sleep, nourishing food, gentle movement, time outside, and reducing alcohol, or taking it away completely, all help widen your window over time. The body and mind are partners in regulation, and the more you care for one, the more the other one benefits. So, when you notice yourself feeling easily overwhelmed, anxious, or disconnected, pause, take a breath. Ask yourself, am I within my window of tolerance right now? If not, what small thing could help me return? Remember, this is a lifelong practice, not something to get right. Every time you bring yourself back to calm and away from chaos, you're teaching your body that safety is possible. And that is how we build resilience, presence, and peace. Thank you so much for listening today. Please come back again next week. Do one kind thing this week for yourself and maybe for me too. Subscribe, rate, and review the podcast if you love it. I'd be so grateful. Check out the show notes for a link to a hidden podcast episode that will help you with your 5 p.m. cravings and details about my one-to-one life coaching and sober coaching programs. And P.S. I believe in you.